Hey everyone, this is Mustafa Shahad. I'm the founder and the CEO of LinkedIn Bro. I'm here today because I want to support businesses and funds how to use automation technology to build momentum and to grab attention. Let's just get into it. Thank you. This is Mustafa and I'm back with another video how to use Boolean search technique to be able to find investors. Whether you're running a fund and you're looking for limited partners or you're running a startup in whatever verticals and you're looking for angel investors or VCs, right? So I'll put that link in the description. But for your understanding, Boolean search allows you to put certain keywords inside the LinkedIn search bar to tell LinkedIn that these are the only keywords I'm looking for and don't include any other profiles with irrelevant keywords, right? Let's just give an example. I used to fundraise for a business in the fintech industry, right? So now, what it will be the ideal keyword that I need to look for? It actually will be the first keyword pops up in my head will be investor. So I'm looking for investor, and then they are in the fintech industry, right? I'm not looking for investor relation title. Okay. I'm not looking for capital fundraising because most of the time these profiles that are using some of these keywords usually they are brokers. I'm looking only for investors. I'm not looking for brokers, right? So capital fundraising, I'm not looking for those who are I don't know, let's just put another keyword: investor relation, capital fundraising, consultant. I'm not looking for those as well. I'm not looking for advisor, right? Advisor. I'm also not looking for mentor. I just need investor, right? So, or now I want to emphasize that I'm looking for investor or venture capital, right? Or um, angel investor or seed investor. You see, these are all the relevant keywords. And because the business that I was fundraising for was in fintech sector, so I put the fintech between quotation marks. So I'm telling LinkedIn I'm only looking for investors that are interested in fintech. They've mentioned fintech as a keyword in any part of their profiles, right? So that was kind of a very important. So that was kind of the first part. The second part will be picking up the titles. Like the profiles should have a current title, not past titles, but current titles of either investor, venture capital, VC investor, family, family office. And you can also include, and this is kind of also a tricky part, you can include some of these not related titles in there, okay? And then you can just put it in red, which means I'm telling LinkedIn for the second time I don't want anybody who has the word fundraising inside the LinkedIn profile because it means they are a broker, right? Now scroll down. You just can keep playing around with like the company quarter. You play around with the function. I wouldn't touch either because again, the more filters you apply inside LinkedIn, the number will be reduced. So far, I just got like 43. I'm fine with just reaching out to 43. Not necessarily all of them will be relevant, but at least I'll take my chance, right? So keep scrolling down. I put like a Germany as one of the countries, but you can include whatever. Let's just say like I'm looking for anybody all over. That gives me like 1K. And then I'm looking for those who are into the venture capital and private equity firms. I'm not looking for investment bankers, for example. I just need people in the VC space. So as you can see, it gives me like a good list of potential profiles so that I can simply open one by one and start like look into their profiles and see if they are relevant or not. So the Boolean search is actually a very effective way. It saves you time. It gives you the proper results you're looking for. Now to the second part, and this is where I will end my video. How to search, not how to. Now we found the proper profiles. Now how to message them, how to reach out to them. So there are three different ways. Either you connect with them by clicking on the button that it says connect, and LinkedIn is going to give you an option where you can include an intro message. And I highly recommend you put in a message here. And I will, in another video, I'll write what would be the ideal intro message that you can give to investors based on my experiences, based of what I've seen before, right? So this is kind of very direct and very straightforward. If you don't want to be connected to them in whatever way, and you just want to send them a message, again, so LinkedIn allows you, if you are using the Sales Navigator, which is the premium account of LinkedIn, LinkedIn will give you kind of credits, which means like you, even though that this connection is not the first degree connection, you still can message them and send them a message in which goes to their inbox, and they will be able to see it and reply back to you if they want to. But that will consume like one credit. Every month, I think I'm having around 50 credits every single month. So you can take advantage of that. And the third way is you still can message people even though that you do not have the Sales Navigator subscription. You still can message people and they are not yet first degree connection. It depends if you're lucky if they have an open profile. If someone has an open profile, that means they tell LinkedIn, please, anybody on the internet can reach out to me, can message me, even though they're not first degree connection. So most of the investors I found on the internet and most of the investors I found inside LinkedIn, they usually have their LinkedIn profile closed, which means you'll not be able to message them unless you are using you're consuming one credit every time you send in a message. That's it for now. I hope that was useful. Please ask me questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you have any questions or any comments, I'll leave my details in the description. Reach out to me at any time if you need help when it comes to fundraising or connecting you with investors. I'll be happy to support. Thank you, and have a lovely day.